Hey YouTube, Boxcar Will here. Got a small update for you. I've been tinkering with my switches, trying to get a throw bar and a switch machine. Well, what I've done is I've taken a regular slide switch and I've made a bracket out of aluminum. I found a length of it at my local hardware store. I think this was like $6. So I've cut a couple pieces. I've got one installed already, and I'll show you how it's all put together. And comes with 2 screws. So I drilled holes, mounted it, and what I'm using this stuff that the aircraft guys use for their remote control airplanes. It's from Dupro. Laser rods, it's called. It has a clear plastic tube and it just slides in and out of the red. And the red one, I don't know if you can see it, is ribbed inside. So it slides. And it comes with a whole bunch of parts. So what I did with mine was I used a clear tube. I used a clear tube and one of their rods. It's threaded. It's 256 nuts. So I put one nut, I put it through my switch. I put a nut on either side, tightened it up, and then it fits inside the plastic. This is the other length. It fits inside the plastic like so, and you can thread it onto and it won't pull off. So it becomes pretty tight. Now this is long. I cut a piece of it off and only used a little piece inside, and I'll show you that, how it's all put together. And then for my control right here, I found these at Home Depot. These are plastic cushioned glides. You're supposed to go hammer them in the bottom of your furniture and slide around. Well, I found that this is the perfect size. They are 5/8 inch, 16 millimeters. They slide right in there nice and tight, and they've got a little bit of a grip on the end of it, and it won't come out. And that's how I get my switch to move back and forth. And then I use my piano wire. I can't remember what size this is. I have my piano wire in here, and this is in here like so, and then it gets mounted like so underneath the layout, and it's power routing, has the contacts on the end. I've soldered one up already, put it in, and I've been trying it out, and so far it seems to be working great. This is a larger cap that I tried. This is a 2-inch. This I think is an inch and a half. I just hot glued it to the back of a piece of wood here that I've screwed in to hold it nice and secure, and drilled a hole right through both of them so that this tries to stay center and you can get your hands in there nicely. So this one is 2-inch. I found it to be too large. So I went with the smaller one here. You get your hand in there nicely and it works just fine. Now this is just temporary. I still have lots more construction to do and fascia to go on here, and then I'll drill a hole inside the fascia, and I think maybe hot glue this to the back of the fascia so it's flush with the fascia, and all you have is a little knob here. And I'll zoom in. So you can get a better look at my setup here, at this. Oops. And that's it. It just slides in and out. On my last video, there was a gentleman who asked about how to do a throw bar. Well, these ones, I just file off the gap there so it doesn't short out when you put the throw bar, the wire rod in for the throw bar. And then I take a tie and slide it in the back, a little bit of flux, and solder it. And then I'll move the switch over, same thing, put a tie in there and just use some solder. I think I might try a thinner throw bar, some N scale or some Z scale throw bars, and see how they work. So here's what it looks like head on, and then when I activate it, you can see my switch points moving. And here's what it looks like underneath. On this one, I didn't use the red glide. It's pretty short. It's only about 6 inches long, but it seems to work pretty good. I don't know if you can see it too well, but right here you can see the dark gray. That's the threaded rod. You see how it's mounted there with the wires over to the little terminal strip, and then I'll power route the frog with those, and that's it. It's pretty simple. I think it's going to work pretty good. We'll see once we start, whenever I get trains running around, and see how well it holds up to the abuse. Well, that's it for now, YouTube. So any comments or questions, please add them in the box down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.